Welcome to day 2 of the design challenge. So today we're going to be creating something simple again. Yeah, we're going to be creating something very, very simple again. And yeah, so this is the size we're going to be using. We're going to be using Instagram portrait size, which is 1080 by 1350. 1080 by 1350, right? So let me import the image. Alright, so this is the image we're going to be using. Right, so we're creating a hairdressing fly design, or a fly design for a hairdressing brand. Right, so yeah, here we go. So next thing we're going to be doing now is bring in now. If a client needs you to design for them and they do not have a brand color at all, right? They do not have a brand color, especially some local businesses around. Most of them don't have a brand color. So what you're supposed to do is you go to Pinterest. You go to Pinterest and you go to Pinterest and search for hair dressing brand color palette, or hairdressing color palette, hairdressing brand color palette, or hairdressing color palette, and you will see them, a lot of them. Look at them, right? So you just pick one that will work with. Let me pick this one that you can work with. You download it and pick this one too. And pick this one instead. You can load it. Yeah, so we're good. We're good. So let's import them. Let's import them. Then you lock it and hide it like this. So we go to our background and set our background color. You see where I click on gradient here. Gradients, you click here. That is to apply to use two colors, two kinds of color in your background, right? You use gradients. So when you click on gradient, you click on this side to set the color. Then you click here. You click here. Then you search for the image you want to copy the color from. Yeah. So let's do this. Let's copy the color. Okay. So let's do the same thing. Do the same thing. Do the same thing. Okay, so let me copy the other color now. Now, this color palette, I'm not going to send it to you guys. You will find color palette yourself and replicate it. Right, that's how to learn. Okay, it's not every time that everything will send to you. Sometimes you have to work with. Because when you start working for clients, it will not be coming to me to be asking me for resources. You have to make research. That's why there is research in the process of design. You have to make your own research and find resources for it. Yeah. Alright. So yes, create an image. What should I shape? Increase the radius to 30. Increase the radius to 30. And then you go to gradient again. And let's pick this one this time around. Alright, I'm not okay with this color. Let me go to this one and pick this guy, and then pick this guy too. Yeah, I'm good at this. So we have something like this. Okay, let me enable the stroke. Go to stroke, enable the stroke, change the color to white, and be good. Be good. Alright, so so the next thing to do now is I want to add something here. Okay. Alright, so you take it to the back. Yeah, something like this. Alright, alright. So we have something like this. The next thing to do is alright, so we have something like this again. Go to stroke, enable the stroke, go to gradients, and let's work on something here. Reduce it, come here, increase it. Come on. Just watch what I'm doing carefully so you can also replicate it. It is not magic. It's not magic. Alright, so we have something like this. Let's see if it will be good at the back. No, it's not good at the back, so let's bring it back to the front like this. Alright, so now what I did is, you see that shadow that we did yesterday is the same thing I'm doing now. So don't ask where I got it from. If you watch that video correctly yesterday, you will know where this one is coming from. So let's leave it like this. Okay, so the next thing now is to write the next thing to do now is to write the heading. Your best headings start here. Your best heading starts here. So let's alright. Then go to font, and I'm going to be using Sora. I'm going to be using Sora fonts. Sora fonts. Look at the name Sora. So you can search for it and download it, install it to a PIXELLAB, and use it. Sora fonts. Okay. Now let's use our grid line. This grid line now is to set the margin for us. This one is at 5, then this one should be at 5 too. Should be at 95, yeah. So remember, the grid line is to help us set the margin. So let's go to texture, select image. Now this is the image I want to use as the texture. Alright, just want to use as the texture. Yeah, so you can see how the text look now because of the texture added. Right, so you can do the same thing to your design. Just find the texture and use it. Find a background or whatever from Pinterest and use it. As simple as that. Okay. Alright, so the next thing to do now is you can see in the brief. In the brief, there is 20% off. So that 20% off now should be very visible. Yeah, it should be very, very, very visible. And that is their offer, right? So it should be very visible. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create a circle. Create a circle like this. Create a circle like this. Give it Okay, let's reduce the opacity. Reduce the opacity completely and increase the stroke to 1. Go to this and yeah, do something like this. Okay, then you copy it, go to edit. Now increase back the opacity, make the color red, or instead of making it red, let's make it this kind of pink. Yeah, something like this. Then you have to reduce it a little. Yes. Then off, reduce the stroke to 0. Then you rearrange it. Rearrange it here. So this is you're going to put out 20% off, right? So you copy that text and you write 20% off. 20% off. Let's delete this guy and then come to alignment, align it to the middle like this. Then change the color to white. Then you reduce the size a little. And yeah, 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 something like this. Okay, 20% off and 20% off. So services. I'm going to write in services now. Services, services. Now let's go to our fonts again, and let's pick. Now I'm going to be using only Sora here again, right? Yesterday we used a little. We used only one kind of font yesterday, or rather typeface. Right. So today I'm using only one typeface again, which is Sora. Sora. So let's make. Okay. So you reduce the size, make it black, completely black. All right. Services. Let's bring it down a little. And then let me go to draw again. Make it 2. Do something like this and arrange it to that services. Please, even if you are trying to do this and it seems hard to you, right? Don't give up and say, I think it's hard, it's hard. No, no, that's the wrong thing to do. If you think it's hard, keep on doing, keep on practicing, keep on watching the video, right? Keep on watching the video and be practicing until you get it. That is how to learn. Not that when you encounter difficulty in one side and you leave it and give up, say it ain't hard, and if you continue again. No, don't do that. If you really want to learn, then you have to be ready to push through. You have to be ready to push through. Alright, so 20% off. Now next thing now is to write down the services: signature silk presses, natural hair maintenance, precision cut and shaping, protective styling. Alright, so let's write them down like this. Alright, go to font again, and this time around let's pick Monserrat. Sorry, Sura regular. Change the color to black completely. Reduce it. Reduce it. Reduce it. Reduce it. And then come to line spacing and stretch it like this. Yeah. Yeah. So I want to bring in something that I will use. I want to use to indicate these services, right? Now, when you have something like this, you can see that this image here, this icon has a background, plain white background. So if you want to remove the background, just come to erase color. Look at it here. Erase color and enable the white to be gone automatically. But just imagine you wanted to clean up the black, not white. So what do? You click on this place. Click on this place here. When you click on it, then you pick the black. And you click OK. Consider the black is gone. Well, no, I don't want black. I want white. So yeah, here we go. So you reduce it. So we'll make the color pink. Yeah. Then let's bring it down. Still reduce it. Yeah, exactly. Alright. So let's use our blue line again to find alignment. Copy, bring it down. Copy again, bring it down. Copy again and bring it down. Alright, so here we go. Yep. Yep. So we have our services written down, right? So the next thing to write down is let's lock them. Let's lock them. Yeah. So the next thing to write down is now is let me check. Let me check. Okay. Okay. 20% off includes 20% off your first visit, right? 20% off your first visit then includes consultation. Let me write down this. Includes consultation stuff. All right. All right. So let's go back to this 20% off. So you write this down. Then these services. I want to do some editing to these services. You bring it down a little. Right. Let's bring it down a little because we forgot to write. Oh no no. Oof. All right. So let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So this is what I want to do now. This is what I want to do now. I will do this like this, something like this. All right. Then go to mm, let's take gradient and let's arrange it. Let's remove this one. Then let's take this guy like this. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Take it to the back. Yeah, exactly. Mm, all right. So let me see. Reduce this guy. All right. So we have something like this. Okay. Let me just make it a white color. White color. Yeah. And then reduce the opacity a little. Yeah. It's not be clear. So let's increase it a little and it. Yeah. So the next thing now to do is to write down those. change the color, then go to, let's write down. Yep, so we have something like this. Yeah, so we now, so the next thing to do now is write down the contact details, everything here. We'll write it down here, contact details, everything. So let me just pause this video so it's not be long and write them down. All right, so this is the file. I've done the call to action. And you can see the way I did it here. So you do it that way too, and then the book now. This is another call to action. These are the contact details. This is the call to action rather. Book now is the call to action. Then this one here, then the contact details. Then see the name of the brand up here. Right. So those are the things that are left to be done. So you do them on your design, right? Do them on your design, and remember, submit it by 8 or on or before 8. You start submitting anytime you're done, just submit it anytime you're done. And remember, this the way you submit it, you put it on your Facebook, write something about it, copy the link, and paste it on the group. All right. So yeah, see you tomorrow in the next class.